Well, we used to have him in the studio all the time, but he is rarely around these parts anymore. But it's great to have Dana Henry in the studio with us. Again, the Indiana County Center for Economic Operations, very much involved here in Indiana County in a number of different ways, helping to improve the job picture, the manufacturing picture. In this case, we're talking about, but just being generally involved in helping the economy of Indiana County be strong and vital. And Dana Henry joins us this morning, presented by Marcus & Mack, voted the best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Dana, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to have you.
Good. Good to be here.
Yeah. Manufacturing Day is coming up later this week.
Correct, on Friday. I can't tell you. I've been in Indiana County all my life, and I have never seen or felt such robust activity in manufacturing as there is now. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it has to do with the Homer City redevelopment project.
Sure.
I think that's attracting a lot of manufacturers. I look at the what I consider the old timers, the Robert Shaw Fulton Controls, the Fisher Scientifics, the Seasonal Industries, et cetera, and I now do see some new guys coming on board to take their place as far as offering jobs and providing manufacturing opportunities.
But it's interesting to me that even with the announcement by Homer City Redevelopment, which is basically 6 months old, all of this that has happened in the last 6 months and the way that it looks going forward is going to be fantastic. But even before then, it seemed like manufacturing was rebounding in Indiana County, and there's a lot of industry happening that people aren't even aware of that is based here in Indiana County.
And you make a very good point. You're going to hear more of those announcements as we move forward. If you look at a lot of the old sites, for instance, they're now being filled, and the majority of them are coming through manufacturing. Yeah. And we look at you got food people coming. Well, the food people are just precursors to a lot of the manufacturing and a lot of the hard labor jobs. So I think better times are ahead for Indiana County.
Yeah, they're sort of like a sign that better things are coming. I think what you just said, what used to be green steel. That is a perfect example of the way Indiana County is recovering, and that's an Indiana County person coming back here.
That's correct, and I think and came back big and heavy. You're seeing the nice thing I like about that project, for instance, they're bringing back a lot of the second generation folks that used to work there. Now their kids are there, which I think is kind of interesting. So you make a good point. We've got a lot of manufacturing that maybe people aren't aware of.
Yeah.
In conjunction with Manufacturing Day this year, we're offering 3 tours. One for the people in Homer City with the foundation company. Then we're also bringing urban people out of the business park, and we're also going to bring the steam shop from IUP. Some really exciting things going on at IUP. If you're a student at IUP, you're going to start learning some. It's not just AI; it's really hands-on and things of that nature. So I look at what's happening, and it's sparkling. I guess is a way to look at it. And I think what I mentioned, the Miller Fabrication Solutions in Homer City, they're hiring. That's a nice thing. It's nice to drive down the roads now and see the signs out, we're hiring. Renda Broadcasting has a job fair coming up in October. I always say to people, CareerLink is there all the time. Stop. They'll talk to you about what jobs are available. They'll help you put a resume together and so forth. So Manufacturing Day is just a component of what's happening, I think, in Indiana County. As you say, better things are ahead.
Yeah, it's telling us about possibilities. You see what is happening now, and by taking part in one of these tours. So if somebody wants to, they can go to these facilities?
Oh, very much so. If you look at the ads that are coming out, If you want to go to Miller Fabrication, for instance, give them a call at 814-849-3061. If you're looking at the Steam Shop at IUP, give them a call at 724-357-3790. And then at Urban Outfitters Distribution Center at the Windy Ridge Business and Technology Park, give them a call at 724-717-2650. And I think it gives people a better taste. I'd like to see some students take those opportunities. We're always talking about the people that leave Indiana County. I'd like to think that so much is happening now that they don't have to leave anymore. And as you used the example of the old factory in Clymer, they've come back to Indiana County. And I think the good news is that these new openings generate other openings. So a lot of these guys go to a manufacturing convention, and hey, what do you do? Indiana County. Oh yeah, I saw that on the national news.
Yeah.
And I think the beauty of this Homer City redevelopment is that generation of good news for Indiana County. They come, they visit, they see the quality of life. They talk about things like Hoodlebug Trail. We over the years we've talked about all of these items that have been added a little bit at a time. We started with transportation. Back in the day, we didn't have that direct route from 22 into Pittsburgh, et cetera. Now we've got all that. We've got the recreation. We've got IUP. We've got the school and IUP with the bone people that are starting the school at IUP.
The osteopathic
there
medicine.
You go, the osteopathic medicine. Those things are creating really good vibes for Indiana County.
You make a great point about infrastructure. Back before the turn of the century, really, the completion of the bridge to nowhere, people might not even think of that as a major economic thing, but it really was, because now trucks didn't have to pull off onto Wayne Avenue and circle around in order to get to the other side and continue their journey on 422. Now it's a straight shot. That's big in terms of manufacturing. Urban isn't there without that, and so much more.
Well, and Urban, I think, is going to be the tip of the iceberg. We're looking at other opportunities at Windy Ridge. And again, it's the bait, if you will. There are people now that want to be located near Windy Ridge. They've got other things. They can provide people like Urban with products that have to be manufactured here. We always talk about the Intersole manufacturer in Penn Run.
Yeah.
You've got the Penn State football team. You've got other professional teams. You've got factory workers that are on their feet all day wearing these Intersoles that are made right here in Indiana County. You've got Specialty Tire still making the tires. It's good in Indiana County.
We even have a military component to manufacturing in Indiana County, particularly in the southern portion of the county.
Well, we do, and I think that's a good thing. That gives another component. And so we're not looking just at a singular focus. It really is. It's all over.
Yeah. So for Manufacturing Day, which is coming up again on Friday, and you mentioned school groups, I'm sure that you reach out to places like ICTC and some of the other schools that have shop or other classes that might be interested in something like that. Really encourage them to make that effort this week to get out there, because the people at those businesses really want to see people come and see what they do and get to know them. Well,
and I want the parents to take part in that. I want parents to have a reason to talk to their children, to say, you don't have to leave Indiana County. I was just out at Miller Fabrication in Homer City. They're offering jobs. And these aren't just your nickel-dime jobs. These are good, well-paying, family-supporting jobs. And so using the Homer City redevelopment people, this is going to bring people to Indiana County. I live in Homer City, and right up the street from me, the gentleman who's in charge of safety for that whole operation bought a home. He's living in Indiana County. Yeah. And it's nice to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Manufacturing Day coming up at the end of this week on Friday, and we want folks to get to. Would you give those numbers again for people if they want to go to one of these businesses?
Yep. If you're interested in going to Miller Fabrication in Homer City, 849-3061. The IUP Steam Shop. That's on the IUP campus. What I refer to the former Robert Shaw building, 724-357-3790, and then at Indiana County Windy Ridge Business and Technology Park, Urban Outfitters Distribution Center, 724-717-2650. You can look at the CEO website, indianacountyceo.com. We'll have that information on there and be able to update you.
Yeah, there you go. People used to say Indiana County's not going to have enough people for all the jobs that are coming.
So
here.
true.
And it could be that. Absolutely true. But that just means that that's opportunity for people. They can actually be selective in their jobs if they want.
Back in the day, Bob Marcus used to say, opportunity abounds, so stick around right here in Indiana County. And it couldn't be any truer than it is today.
He was absolutely right. Dana Henry, thanks for the visit today.
Todd, thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.